Close for you to not being able to come back into that UVA game?
Pretty close. You know, I got hit and shoulder kind of slid out and then back in. So it was obviously I didn't know at the time what if anything was torn or anything like that. And that was just based on how it got bent back and how it felt. That's my initial thought was that I had torn something in my shoulder, and obviously that was not good. So ended up just kind of sliding out, and he was able to get back in, and I was able to warm up enough to where I could go out and throw it some more.
Did they have to reset it or something on the sideline? Or?
No, they said that whenever I came back, my arm kind of I think there's a picture somewhere, but it kind of got like bent back and it just kind of like slid back out of socket and kind of slid back in. So yeah, looking back, everybody looks at the picture, all the doctors said that I got pretty lucky. So. Has that
ever happened to you before, or is that like a first-time thing?
Yeah, that was the first time that I've had anything like that happen to me. I've separated my AC joint back in high school, but that's pretty minor.
Shoulder? I saw you on the sideline when you were just got it popped back in, and you were kind of had to hurt like hell, obviously. Yeah. Were you wondering whether you'd be able to get back in at that point?
Yeah, well, the first question I had when I got to the sideline is, can I go back in? And they were like, slow down, let's take a look at this thing. And they were moving it around and making sure everything was back in place. And they were, if you can warm up and you can stand it, you can go out and play. So I started warming up, and once I said, if you can stand it, you can play, I said, all right, I'm playing.
Just an adrenaline thing?
Yeah, just an adrenaline thing. It's last game of the year, rivalry game, trying to send the seniors out the right way, and I wasn't coming out.
What did that feel like the next morning?
The next morning, I was like, why did I do that? But no, it was good, not much hurts after a win, I guess is a good way to put it. Yeah, obviously I was sore, but I was pretty happy, relieved that we could get the win on that one.
Was there any point in that Virginia game where you thought my career's over, or it's you could feel it closing in on you a little bit there? Or?
It wasn't. I guess I wasn't looking so grand scheme,
sure.
But yeah, there were certainly times. I mean, just everything. That's why that win was so rewarding, man. Is because we there were just so many different crazy things that went on. Brewer got hurt, Motley went in. Motley got hurt, Brewer went back in. Brewer got hurt again because he's a little girl, and then Motley got hurt, and then Brewer went back in because he finally toughened up again. And but it was just, we didn't know who our quarterback was going to be. We thought we might have to burn a red shirt on a younger guy and just some other things that went, array. And it was crazy, man. But yeah, that was a cool game.
I know you're probably joking, but you pretty impressed that he managed to come back into the game?
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty impressive. He's a really tough guy. And if he didn't show it, the Ohio State game or a couple of other games that, he got knocked on his back and get him out and took some big shots. And, he's not the biggest dude, so he's getting flung around a little bit. And that's a guy that you want to play for. You see him. There was one time where he just got crushed, and we had a 3rd and 9, and everyone was saying, like, come on, Brew, get up, and he, just somehow finds a way to get up, and that's a guy that you want to play for. Logan had that same quality, and those are the guys that they don't even have to say anything, and you just see them competing, you see them being such warriors, and you want to go with them, you want to fight with them.
Do you hope that opposing teams continue to go at you, or do you want to be that guy that they say, I'm just not going to throw to his side of the field?
Oh, no, I want them to come at me. That's opportunities. It's always going to be a challenge. There's other guys out there on scholarships too who can make plays. So each time you go against a receiver, it's always fun. Always going to be a challenge.
It's just kind of neat playing up in Annapolis. I mean, this is basically as close to a home game as you might get.
Yeah, it's definitely big. Being able to have all the family members come out and things like that. So it's definitely going to be fun.
What kind of crowd are you expecting from your family to be there?
From my family?
Yeah. You have more than just the base family coming out for this one?
Yeah. I got a lot of people. Just as many tickets as I can get, that's as many people that's going to be there.